So today we are doing Pufferfish, a very well thought out spin-off to Chatfish, where I have added I wrote them down. Yes, 5 rules that I've added that make the bot significantly worse. So the way that this is gonna work is that we will play against this bot and I will let you guys see what is wrong with it. Then we will take 4 chat suggestions and you will vote on which of those 4 you want to add. And we will play against the bot once again and see if it does better. And your goal is to beat, I think it's Noel, the 550 bot. So I'm only gonna do this once for the first round. There are some very obvious problems with Pufferfish in its current state, and you will probably want to gear your suggestions towards those specifically to fix it. So let's go into the first game. I'm not gonna commentate, I'm just gonna let you guys watch the moves that Pufferfish makes. We are playing white, by the way. So it has all of its pawns. It got connect 6 before Noel finally took one. And this is where it gets interesting. Leaving the knight hanging, taking the queen with a knight attacking it. Very strange. And it's marching its king up the board into checkmate. Very interesting. So, I'm going to go through this again really quickly in case you just joined. You're going to want to try to make a rule that fixes this bot. It's depth of 3, so it should easily be able to beat Noel. But obviously, there is something wrong with it. Yes, it does factor in material already, but I have added 5 rules that make the bot worse that I am keeping secret. So now, what I'm going to do is get Nightbot up and open up suggestions. I will pick 4 people at random, and then chat will vote on which rule they want. Again, keep in mind, you're not suggesting your average rules. There are some very specific problems with Pufferfish. Okay, let's go ahead and roll it. We have King Royal. Every center tile controlled plus 0.3, and every center 16 tile controlled plus 0.1. Let me get a Google Docs up so that I can show this in a much better way. Okay, let's go into the next suggestion. Limola. Okay, sounds reasonable. Plus 0.3 for every pawn around the king, and plus 2 if the king is not in the center 16. Ooh, there we go. Sus Doctor. Plus 0.5 if there's a knight in the center. Java. I have a feeling that these aren't really gonna help that much, honestly. Plus 0.5 if a minor piece is off of its starting square. Sure. Okay, now let me get a window capture. There we go. And a poll on screen. This is gonna be kind of messy. So, you have to choose between these 4 rules. A lot of stuff about stuff in the center, which is kind of interesting. Okay, poll's now up. Okay, it's looking like you guys want Java's rule. So plus 0.5 if a minor piece is off the starting square. All right, I'm gonna call it there. So the rule that we're adding is plus 0.5 if a minor piece is off of its starting square. So we're gonna have a quick coding session now. Okay, now we're gonna see what this does live. We're still pushing pawns, so maybe not the best. So Pufferfish, with our new rule, plays d4. And it's still pushing pawns a lot. Very interesting. Now let's see, it does not take the free pawn. Okay. Doesn't take the free, or wait, does take the free bishop. We have that at least. Takes the free knight as well. It's up material. Oh, appears to give a free queen that Noel takes. Still doesn't move the pieces off the starting squares except for the bishop that it captured. Okay, now it moved to bishop. Does take the rook. Still down 1 material though. Loses a pawn, pushes another one. By the way, you guys will have, my plan is to have 5 chances at this. Ooh, okay, pushes a pawn. Noel can play en passant. Doesn't happen though. Pushes another pawn. Interesting. It is moving the starting pieces more. Lost another pawn. King has to move out of the way. Decides to go up. Also, we don't have eval on screen properly. Let me get that going. Wait, where does this even go? Shoot. Oh no, yeah, why is it not... Is it up here? No. I'll figure it out later. Okay. Takes the pawn. That's good at least. Decides to move the knight to a3. Keeps moving this king up. And that's checkmate. Okay, so maybe it lasted a little bit longer. How long was the first game? I think it might have been less than 20 moves. So I think you guys made it last a little bit longer. I see some people have some theories about what is going on. Let's see what you guys do now. Go ahead and type me if you think you have an idea. You might have to go a bit more extreme with your rules. Keep in mind, you're only trying to beat a 550, so it doesn't have to be the most sound. All right, David, what's your suggestion? Ooh, interesting. Plus 0.4 if a pawn is protecting another pawn. Radar. Character limit, nice. Put it in Discord, that'll be fine. Okay, that is a long one. For every pawn chain, pawns, okay, the pawns protecting each other, plus 1.5 of 0.5 for every increment in the number of islands, and minus 1.5 for every isolated. Okay, this isn't complicated, this is just several rules. Let me get this up on screen. I don't think I can do this because this is just like 3 or 4 different rules. So finally, -2 for more than 3 pawns on rank 4 and above. Do you want me to pick the one that I think will be best? It is just multiple rules, so we'll have to pick one. Okay, I think this one will be the best. So -2 for having more than 3 pawns on rank 4 and above. So I'm assuming this means on the same rank. So if we have one on 4, 5, and 6, I assume that's not -2. So -2 for having more than 3 pawns on the same rank 4 and above. Okay, sorry, we still have 2 more to get. Kieran, are you still here? There we go. Okay, you agree with -10 if there's a pawn on the 4th rank. There's a small problem with this, but that's fine. Yeah, the problem is that it won't want to push a pawn past the 4th rank, but that might address our problem. Dupke? -10 for queen sack? What do you mean by that specifically? Just like -10 if the queen is under attack? That sounds like what you're saying. Let's go for it. I'll just assume that's what you meant. If it got captured, so if there's no queen on the board, -10. Okay, let's do it like that. If you have no queen on the board. Okay, there we go. So this is what we have. These are the 4, including the blue. Blue is gonna be the ones that we already have added. Let's start a poll. You guys are getting close, I believe, to stuff that will actually help. Okay, poll is up. Hopefully I captured all these rules accurately. Go ahead and get your votes in. Very interesting that you guys are going for the pawn one. I gotta say, one of these rules directly counters one of mine. I'm not gonna say which. Okay, I guess we're gonna do protecting pawns. And back to the code we go. Okay, so it goes for d4. Let's go for a rematch here. No, we're doing it incrementally today, Manic. Still pushing all the pawns just one, or 2 squares, but just once. Oh, okay. It just threw away its queen. Attacks the rook though, that's good. Yeah, it's still pushing all the pawns to the 4th rank, it looks like. It's not even taking the free rook. King takes instead of the knight. Interesting. Attacks the rook. Let's see if the rook moves. It does, okay. It's another knight off on the edge. Ooh, okay, it's actually attacking a rook for once. Never mind. Ooh, it actually takes a pawn. It moved a pawn off of the 4th rank. And it captures again. Okay, very strange. It went for a fork, but not a good one. It's just kind of shuffling its pieces at this point. Ooh, it pushes a pawn, has it doubly defended, and it's attacking. Okay, you guys are getting the pawns to push a little bit farther. Oh, I forgot to turn on the eval. Whoops. Still not looking great, though. Okay. It loves moving its king way up. Blocks the check. It actually does take the rook, so that's good. This is definitely the closest game so far, so the rule didn't hurt, but still looking kind of grim. Ooh, discovered check by Noel, fancy. And I think that's checkmate? Yeah, okay. Still a no-go, but maybe a little bit closer. Let's go for round 3. Go ahead and type me. Marco, something that you might want to keep in mind is that a depth 3 bot should be able to crush a 550, so we don't necessarily have to play perfectly. Felipe. -2 for each row the king is from the start. Sounds good. Hanel. +10 for the queen value. Okay. Sounds very reasonable. Okay, let's keep going. We need 2 more. Ethan. +4 for diagonal batteries and plus 0.5, or yeah, 0.4 for diagonal batteries plus 0.5 for straight batteries. This is a lot of different rules. I can't do all of that. Yeah, I can combine, I'll do everything except for the attacking important pieces part. That should be fine. So plus 0.4 for diagonal batteries, 0.5 for straight batteries, and an extra 0.1 if it's an open file. All right, Prod, are you still here? So you guys will have 5 attempts. So you'll have 2 more after this. You might have to go a little bit longer. We'll see. I might have to adjust the rules as we go. Okay, +2 for attacking a pawn that's defended by the king. Okay, well I don't think that addresses anything directly, but I guess it's not bad. Also, yeah, attacking, yeah, you're right about that, Marco, but it is valid. So these are the 4 rules we have. Again, of course, wait, I have to extend this. The blue ones are the ones that we have already added. There we go. All right, let me start a poll. Go ahead and get your votes in. Looks like you guys are going for the queen rule. Okay. Oh, wow. Thank you for the 20 gifted. That we have a lot of members now. Holy crap. And that's going to be a lot of, the alerts are just going to keep going. Yeah, everybody think crate. Oh, I don't even have all the polls on screen because the gift moves everything down. You can see up here, it moves the entire window down. Okay, I think each membership converted from Argentinian pesos is like 3 cents, something like that. I don't know the exact conversion. Okay, we're doing the queen rule. Let's go back to the code. This one should be really straightforward to add. Now, Pufferfish is incentivized to keep the queen on the board. Let's see what that does to it. I have a feeling this one's gonna help. That's all I'm gonna say. Still pushing the pawns quite a bit. It blocks the check. I wouldn't say that this is a good opening per se. Still wants to move the king up. Okay, yeah, it still loves these 4th rank pawns. Puts the knight on a3. It's been doing that a lot. Finally, Noel takes on Passant. We like to see that. Does not capture, though. Just moves up out of check. Strange. This is a pawn. Oh, Noel actually blundered the queen. This might get interesting. Still, okay. Well, it's giving up a free knight and does get captured. Very strange. I think this might... There's a non-zero chance that Pufferfish wins this one. Still likes to move his king up the board, though, so maybe not. Wow, great. Another 10. Okay. Wait, hold on. This is getting close to... Okay, takes the free bishop. This queen... Yeah, this queen rule fixed a lot, as a matter of fact. Oh, what is that? Takes the... Why couldn't you take... Oh, is that... No, it's not checkmate. Strange. Okay. But we just simply have a check. Blocks with the queen. Gets taken. Okay, we're +6 material still, but... Okay, never mind. We were. Kings are touching each other. Not touching each other, but, you know. This pawn's really close to promotion. I'm very interested to see, because the material is really close to equal. You guys are getting close to winning. Maybe not so close anymore. Oh, I forgot to make the move. There we go. I think Noel has... No, not quite guaranteed promotion. Okay. Yeah, I am kind of zoning out. Material's getting, yeah, closer to equal. It actually is exactly equal now. I wonder if this will end in a draw, maybe? Noel promotes to a bishop. Instantly gets taken. I guess we'll have to see if Pufferfish can string a win together. A draw does not count as completing the challenge, by the way. Oh, this is where it gets dangerous. Promotion might be imminent. Noel's not quite going for it, though. Oh. This is closer than I was expecting. I guess the bot isn't really that... Noel isn't really that great, so I guess it makes sense. We're gonna go to a tougher bot if Pufferfish manages to win. Currently, it's looking... Okay, well, it's about to take this pawn. It doesn't, though. Very strange. It's, like, seriously just not taking this pawn. I guess it doesn't need to right away. Oh, that's not the move. Oh, it's check. No, it's fine. But now... Uh-oh. Well, just take it. What are you doing? Noel's a little bit crazy. Oh, no. It had it. Okay, now it might have it again. I'm confused. I don't know what we're... yeah, this is... Welcome to the low-rated bots, I guess. I don't know why Pufferfish was going to allow promotion for so long. And now there's just this. Gets taken instantly. Another promotion. It promotes at the least opportune time. Now we'll have to see if... This might be a 50 move rule situation. We'll see if it can string something together. Yeah, if it's... I think it's just going to keep going like this, honestly. Oh, repetition. Sweet. I don't have to wait for the 50 move rule. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with now. It's a lot closer. You almost had a win. So hopefully you got something out of that game at least. Let me go back to the beginning of the game so you can see the real game play out. The end was kind of strange. So we saw it finally take a free queen, and it didn't blunder its queen for a while. It eventually still gave up the queen for some reason. I don't know the real point behind this move. I guess potentially it could, because it was losing a rook anyways, and then this way you get to also take... I don't know. It's strange. And then, of course, the rest of the game played out in absolute madness. All right, go ahead and type me to get entered. We're very close to having something here. You guys have 2 chances left. Okay, let's go ahead and roll it. Me, or my, plus 0.4 for a fork. Okay, well, this is just several rules. Once again, I'll take out the pin part, but the rest is just a different rule. Okay, I think that makes sense. So what we have is plus 0.4 for a fork. We're getting rid of that part. And if the fork piece is a king or queen, plus 0.1. And if forking piece isn't attacked, and okay, well, it's all kind of complicated. We'll see if it gets picked. Manic, if knight c3 is legal, that'll actually do the opposite of what you want. I'll add it, but the problem there is that it will want to keep that move legal, which means it won't make the move because that move will no longer be legal. He's very specific. Okay, Math Magician. Oh, okay, this could get interesting. What is your read on the situation? Hopefully he's still here. Oh, there we go, he's back. Plus 2.5 for a pawn on the 5th rank or later. Oh, so plus 0.5 for each additional rank after the 5th. Interesting, okay. All right, yeah, that could work. I don't think it would prevent promotions. I think it'll slightly disincentivize them. Okay, green bottle. Plus 0.3 if the king is on the back rank. Okay, these are the 4. And again, the blue ones are the ones that we've already added. You guys will have 5 total chances at this. So this one and then 1 more if we don't win. All right, polls up. Okay, looks like you guys are very adamant on this one. Well, a few more votes come in, but it looks like that's probably gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna call it there. We're gonna add the pawn pushing rule. And I'm kind of worried that this one will do it, honestly. You guys might have won here. Okay, different opening move. I think it might be random, but different nonetheless. Let's go ahead and rematch. We have a4 this time. Also strange opening move from wow, my voice. From Noel. I forgot to turn the engine on again, or the actual eval bar. Shoot. That's fine. Okay, we take the knight. Still pushing these pawns to the 4th rank by the looks of it. Oh, we finally push a pawn further. Is it gonna move okay, well, it didn't move the rook. That's concerning. Oh, Noel blundered the queen. We instantly take it. Still pushing these pawns to the 4th. And pushing the king up. The classic king e2. Attacking the knight. It finally takes, okay, so it takes the bishop, moves off of the 4th rank for once. Takes this pawn. We're up a lot of material because of the random queen blunder. Queen takes bishop here, plus 11. Free 2 rooks. Now we just have to hope that it finds checkmate, basically. All right, see ya, Crate. Thanks for all the gift memberships. Appreciate it. All right, takes a pawn with check. I wish I saw the eval so we would know exactly how close we were. But we are winning by a lot. Interesting queen move. Yeah, I'm surprised that it's not pushing the pawns more, but I think that's fine. Okay, there it is, mate in 1. You guys have successfully done it. Yeah, let me make sure the pawn eval was correct. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, you guys did it. You guys only had 1 left. You did it in less than 5, which is the number of bad rules that I added. Let me show all the rules that you guys added, and then one by one, I'll be revealing the rules. Some of you guys had it like exactly, not all of them, but yeah, it's time for the great reveal. I'll do it one by one. Where was David? What are all of your guesses? I lost them in chat because you were really close. I just want to go through. I'm going to have his on screen as we go. Okay, so David's guess was plus 10 if the queen can be taken, plus 10 for each pawn on the 4th rank, plus 2 for each square the king is away from the starting position, plus 2 if a knight is on the edge. And wait, how many was that? That was 4. And there's 1 more that he didn't know. Okay, so let's go through one by one and reveal these. First one is minus 10 if we have a queen. So basically this. So this rule completely undid it, like exactly. And somebody suggested it the vote before as well. Yeah, exact value. Next rule, minus 1.1 for each pawn we have, which is probably the one that you didn't get because it didn't really come into effect too much. So the goal was to have it just throw its pawns away. I think that's the one that, yeah, it was kind of quiet, very quiet. I have a feeling if you guys would have kept going a little bit longer, you might have stumbled into that. Yeah, it would have incentivized promotion, which is definitely interesting. But this pawn code, I think, definitely kind of combated that. Yeah, slightly better than expected. So it wouldn't want to give up its pawns if it had already pushed. Next rule was, which one do I want to reveal? Oh, this one a couple people picked up on, but I guess it wasn't important enough to go after right away. It was minus 1.5 if a knight is on the edge. And this was specifically the A or H file. So not like the top and bottom edge. So yeah, it's another one that, where is it? You basically, David got like exactly, or yeah, no, it's plus 1.5, my bad. All the minuses I've been doing, plus 1.5. And then this one should have been obvious. I think you guys did pick up on this. It was plus 2.5 if a pawn is on the 4th rank for white or the 5th rank for black. And then finally, I don't think we ever, did we address, oh yeah, and then yeah, so obviously David's guess picked that one up, but value was super high. 2.5 was, I guess, enough to keep it glued there. And of course, this rule completely counters that. And then finally, the final rule that we did not go, it did get suggested. In fact, it was, I think, oh no, not exactly countered. It was +1 for each rank. The king is up the board. I'm surprised it didn't go super far in this game. I guess it checkmated before it had a chance to, but we saw the one game where it was just like shuffling back and forth on the 8th rank. So yeah, you guys figured out the big ones pretty, well, not, I wouldn't say pretty quick, but as this went on. So yeah, good job unraveling this. I'll have to, if we do this again, I'll have to be a lot more sneaky about it.